Hello. Kentucky. Yes, Kentucky. Hi, Noah. Hi, Eds. Hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Uh, hold on a second. Okay. We'll go to the just chatting scene for now. Hello.
Kentucky.
Doing all right? Okay. Wow. I'm like, why am I high? My chair is like uber high. Bork. There. I think I'm okay. Yeah, we're gonna be playing the Colonel Sanders game. I was looking at my library on Steam. I'm like, you know what? It was free to play. Let's just install it. Like, okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll see how that goes, I guess. But hello, hello, good evening. Oh, I'm gonna die, please. Okay. I didn't even know it existed. Wait, when did it come out? Oh, wow. Wow. It came out in 2019. And that was like around where I was really into Markiplier and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he played this game too. So that's gonna be interesting. It's old. But I never played it. What? Yeah, what? Indeed. It's an old game. It's almost a 10-year-old game. Isn't that wild? Almost a 10-year-old game. But well, since I know what this game consists of, there's nothing like R-rated or anything like that. It's just a fun dating simulator game with a corgi in it, apparently. Hi, Melody. Thanks for throwing water at me. I'm prepared this time. I got water. Why haven't people talked about this? Because it's not popular anymore. It's not that popular. Maybe like, you know, back when it came out. Told you I'd catch a stream. I know. I know. It was also timing too. I was gonna stream at like 4 o'clock, but I'm like, no. So I just sat and watched Blue do his thing. Or try to figure out his streaming situation. Then he finally got the game pulled up. So I just sat here and had my oatmeal and cantaloupe and banana and whatnot. Then I'm like, okay, it's almost 6 o'clock. Let's do it. We can do it. That's enough time. So I don't have to worry about being hungry while streaming, because that's a big no-no. A big no-no. Unless it's a food tasting stream. Then that's different. Which that would be in the future. Whenever I find like new snacks and just stash them. And just have like a thing. I just go for it. Lamau, I eat quick enough. Yeah. But I don't want to like... Well, since I'm on a webcam now, I don't want to eat a meal in front of you guys because I feel like that's kind of rude. Unless it's trying snacks, then whatever. But I don't know. I just feel self-conscious with eating in front of people. unless I know you well enough and then we hang out, whatever. I don't care. But get one of those rice dispensers and fill it with cereal or something. I thought about it for that. Not really for cereal in particular, but for my rice and rice and other things. I mainly eat rice and lentil. That's pretty much it for Kirby like food. Eating KFC while playing KFC dating game. Well, you know what? I didn't think about that. But I am locked in the month of August. Also, happy August, everybody. No junk food. We're sticking to the meal plan and my macros and stuff and hitting the gym all month. Not really every day, all month, but like sticking to my workout plan. We're locked in. We're locked in. So, yeah, because I want to be where I want to be by Halloween-ish. We'll see. But, yeah. Anywho, I guess we can start. Well, let me switch over here. Where is it? I'll revamp all this stuff at some point. But music. Pause that. And now I gotta figure out. I have so many sources on here. I really need to go through this stuff. Play now. Yes. I gotta wait for the game to open so I can switch it. Hello? Running install script. I just installed you. Why? Okay, now you're launching. I honestly forgot this one existed. It was huge there for a while. Yeah. It's like I said, it's almost a almost a 10-year-old game. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. I'm not ready. Also, that is pretty loud for me. I don't see a window. Yeah, it has been that long. Why is it not there? Hello? And we missed the whole freaking intro. I guess we'll add a new thing. As much as I would not want to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. Oh, now you pop up. What are you doing? Man. Now you come up. Are you good? Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm not sure if is that on the right one? Yes. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be weird. Prioritize blah 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 blah. That's it. Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm like, how do I go back? There's a big word up there. Okay. New game. Welcome, Chef. I am Velvet. This image alone carries KFC's legacy by 30 years. Look at that. The biscuits. The biscuits look weird. Oh, I have to read. Oh. No, I don't want to read. Ugh. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Wait, is that my alarm? Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. What a horrible... Wait a minute, is this a... Y'all see this poster on the wall? I didn't realize that's supposed to be BTS. Because they were becoming popular back then. Wow. I can taste how dry those biscuits are. Yeah. Oh, okay, stop. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. It does that every day. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. We gotta get up. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. What the fuck? Everyone knows you gotta get a proper slathering of honey on them to make it worth eating. Yeah. Now I want some biscuits. You I said I wanted biscuits and I grab a biscuit. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. I don't sound like a Minecraft character eating some biscuits. Just when you needed to get your blood flowing. I mean, it is a carb source, if you think about it. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. And now I want biscuits and gravy. Oh, that's something I haven't had in forever. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Okay. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. We'll see about that. Oh no, I gotta pick a voice for her. Oh. She sees, okay, she's tiny. Looks like a kid. Good morning, Velvet. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, I'm... Because I sure am excited. A little nervous. Okay. A lot of nervous. What's the... It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Biscuits and gravy and chicken and waffles are the two best breakfast foods known to mankind. I 100% agree with you. I would take a plate of both, please. 2 plates, 1 of each meal, and I would devour it all. And not leave a single crumb, piece of meat. Nothing will be left behind. It will be devoured. Plate licked clean. classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Okay. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School, Academy for Learnings, why do you have to say the whole freaking title of the school? Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. The sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practice on a man. Gotta have them with eggs fried in bacon fat and an overloaded plate of crispy bacon. Yes! Get to clog up those arteries! That's how you do it. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and it had our tarot cards read? Why is it that things that I am interested in tend to pop up in a game that I've never played before? Also, chipping a tooth on a mannequin is wild, right? Also, why do you have a mannequin? For what? I have so many questions. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looks spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? Oh, not the tower. Although the tower card, it does not mean bad things. It just means that it's the ending of something. It's not as scary as it sounds. It's either you ending something or something comes into your life that cuts it, you know, cuts all access to it so you can grow as a person. It's not terrible. Maybe she enjoys altering clothes on the side. Maybe. I don't know. And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit. Handsome fellow in the red suit. What card is that? Well, if it's red, it could be a wands suit. It could be a king of wands. I don't know. It could be any card. I don't even know. I'd have to see it to actually know. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. I'm not sure about this character, y'all. Can you believe I cut them myself? Well, good for you. You could definitely believe it. Yeah. I cannot believe it. She says with the bow and chef's hat at the same time. Yeah. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Why? Wouldn't the school provide measuring spoons? Why do you have to have custom? Hey! Oh no. We got the waifu looking girl that's very mean. Wow, the spammers are coming. Is that the incredible, amazing, wonderful, gorgeous, dazzling, splendiferous velvet? Yes, it is me again. Hello, Zelt. Welcome. And also, what an interesting spelling for Ashley. Ashley? Doesn't seem like it would be Ashley, but we'll say Ashley. It's Ashley, your rival. Oh, arch rival. Oh my god, totally evil. Yeah, yeah. She's totally evil. But you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Oh yeah, it's one of those girls. Okay. Did you say wifey with a mean streak? Yeah. That's such a white ass way to split. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave velvet shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. Watch her be a tsundere and you cook her something amazing. She loves you. You know that's probably what's gonna happen, but I'm feeling her outfit though. The thighs though. I'm kidding. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. Yeah, exactly. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. I hate those type of people. If anyone here knows what's perfect shins look like, it's us. Wifle with the mean streak and a ponytail? Yes. With thick thighs. She's thick. With hips and thighs like that, like that she could beat me and I apologize. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Oh, I just did double click. Whoopsies. I don't know if that was a thingy. Whatever. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. What? Von, the man, Van, the man. Van, the man, yeah. Has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. Oh, we got a narcissist now. Okay. It's a Gaston. His pants are so tight you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. Don't lie, they're rocking glutes. Simon Zelt. She has big hips and big honkers. She's 100% a row. Van? Oh, it's a JoJo character. You rang? Really? This dude is gonna talk like this? Oh no. I don't know about this. No, that's totally a JoJo character knockoff. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Kamoshida chin ass. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. Buff Bot Clay. I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us as professionals. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. They're gonna annoy the flip out of me. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. What'd the black girl do? Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. Who the hell is this kid? As you approach the door, you see him, a goofy looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh no, do I give him the
Can't register members.
voice?
Oopsie.
What have I walked into? Hello, Foxico.
I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. Who let their 10-year-old child in here? There's probably a prodigy that just doesn't have proper hygiene. Like I can't think because they're so gross to me. That should do the trick. You've walked into peak, Foxico. That's peak. Oh no. Oh, don't say that.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you.
My name is Pop. I was named after my papa. He's old.
That channel reminds me of a terrible. I'd cry if I looked like that. If I'm 19, I would not. I would stay home. I would not even get a degree. Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. If that's you at 19, you're just a love.
Hell yeah.
Hi, Pop. I'm Velvet. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? No. Exactly. I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Why do we have to learn math just to fry chicken? Calculus at that. I'm 5'6". I'm not a Lalafell. I'm 5'5". I'm also not a Lalafell. I got the height, but hush, damn you. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. The corgi is the teacher. I would get straight A's. I would be paying attention to class if my teacher was a corgi and it talked. A scruffy looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Sprinkles. 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 Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why he's in our culinary class? I'm 165 centimeters. Is that a dog? Yeah. What the dog doing? Damn, is everyone here short? I guess. Well, maybe not everybody. Most of us are. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and a little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Bark. Bork. Bork. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I would say the same thing. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Kind of like Ratatouille. Maybe my cornbread whiskey fed ass is just a giant. Oh, cornbread sounds good. See, you naming off all the foods that I haven't had in a while. Now I want some. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. Why?
Actually, someone closed the window.
And then... Oh. He walks in. He walks in. Hear me out. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student. Wait, he's a student? What? That would be like an assistant or something. And his remarkable goatee. Did you just... No, I didn't. I did not. I did not. You're hearing things, Noah. I did not. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. It's... If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence, I cannot. My brain reads faster than my mouth. I'm sorry. Is that the Kentucky Colonel Sanders? Yeah. Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. Bond, James Bond. Okay, I get the reference there. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Oh yeah, I'm sure. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. Is it gonna sit next to me? You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pitch melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Velvet sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Can you just shut up? Okay, I already don't like this character. She needs to keep her mouth shut and just stop talking. Stop talking, because you're making it worse. Ah, it's a good thing you didn't... That's a cake 1%. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Yeah. Sure. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Okay. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. All kind of like Food Wars. That's great. Without the Hittites related stuff, the etchy stuff. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Bruising speech? Blah, blah, blah. What was this? Go to hydroplane off receipt. Oh no. Who the hell is this? Move aside, MC Simp archetype character. I need the tsundere thick-thighed red Tosaka type character. Who is that? I don't know. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. 3rd year? Is that just the guy with glasses from the Atlantis movie? Maybe it's his son. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Literally a clanker. Bzz. What kind of face is that? His name's just gonna be Student, isn't it? The class bursts into laughter. Although that's his actual name is Clank. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Why Your diet is lacking. Excuse me, I actually train and get my macros in, sir. Maybe not this version of me, but in real life, I sure do. I'm insulted. I'm kidding. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. I took one this morning. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? A rubber ball's not a treat, it's a toy. Is that a kitchen hand washing station? I don't know. What should we give him? Beef? Chimpkin? Or a ball? I feel like dogs like beef. But then every dog is different. Why is that Corgi just stuck in the Yoruichi pose? I don't know. Let's give him a beef treat. What the dog doing? You reach beneath your apron and return with a small bit of beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Ah, good choice. Dogs like to consume the souls of the damned. Oh. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. I probably should have got the chip. As opposed to cats who like catnip. Cats do love catnip. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this class and this school. It seems you've reached the end of the line, Chef. The proverbial game over. No! Over for a beef treat? Man. Game over. We got expelled. Oh, we gotta go through this again. We're gonna skip all this. That was fast. Yeah. Didn't even get to the good stuff. Click, 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 click. Let's see what happens if I give him a chimpkin. Can't even trust the dog to be fair, yeah. I mean, it's a... Well, now that I think about it. The dog is a teacher. In a very popular school. Culinary school, I guess. Let's try chimpkin. Okay, I see. I should have went with my gut with the chicken. His favorite. Well. I think there might be some competition for a new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Watch a character will get covered in batter and there will be a caked up joke, probably. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only two options remain. Watch, there's gonna be like an open seat next to the colonel, isn't it? Yeah.
Hey, Velvet, there's still a seat here.
It seems no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. The eyes of that dog are just too human, yeah. I really don't want to sit next to the best friend because she talked too much. She talks too much for me. Or she says the wrong things at the wrong time. Or just babbles too much. I'm gonna sit next to her. You moved to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. Of course you didn't. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. Man, no options to sit next to Ashley. Shit game 0 out of 10. Why would I want? Well, never mind. Sit by the proverbial. There we go. Hot person or the bestie that needs the social help. Lamau. Yep, reminds me of high school. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. I'm surprised they didn't give me like a clip. Who is this? Also, who is this? Is this supposed to be the principal or something? Does the picture of the guy on the wall? I just noticed that. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. It's the first day of school. Oh wow, that was low. Was that loud for y'all? It seemed really quiet at my end for some reason. But I did hear it.
Yay! A quiz about me.
Oh, shut up, kid. It played? Yeah, I heard it, but it was really quiet. I have to turn up the volume on it. Also, I just looked it up. The lanky guy is literally cult student. Really? That's horrible. Hold on, let me see. Problem is, I don't know which sound thingy it came from, but that poor dude didn't even warrant a name. Ah! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. I hate being right. Ah. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? What does that have to do with trains? What does washing your hands have to do with trains? Always wash your hands, please. I don't like dirty hands. What? Yeah. That's right. Okay. Forest is to tree as chicken is to blank. Night vision. A slammed. Who picked these answers? Well, he ain't getting with Lady Hips over there, so probably for the best. That's right. Oh gosh. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Well, you don't eat with a meat tenderizer. And you don't use a comically oversized fork. It would be a spork. I couldn't identify with Symboli Rudolph more than I do now after seeing Ashley. Wow. Spork. That's right. Yay. Fork. No, it's not the fork. What food is best for a broken heart? The fuck are these choices? Yeah, exactly. I don't understand. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt, but your heart was broken. Why? Camel meat. A pancake that looks like a smiley. Or not smiley, silly face. It goes in the squirrel. Camel, yeah! I don't know who came up with the idea to put this as part of the multiple choice. options. Fun fact, sporks suck. Yeah, they do. Especially if you get in from like fast food places. That's wrong. What? A pancake with a silly face would make me happy. What the heck? Never used one. I imagined it stinks. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Oh man. He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Fun fact, in middle school, I ran a cult that revolved around the sporks we got at lunch. What? Provide more details with that. What? How? How did you come up with that idea? It sucks as a fork because the fork part can't skewer for shit, and the spoon part can't hold liquid. Just like how I can't hold my liquor. It lasted way longer than you think it would. Oh wow. Total score 4 out of 5. Only one wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do all right, kid. What was... I wonder what the correct answer was for that one question. Maybe it was camel meat. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Oh, good. I wonder what he would do if I had a perfect score. We were brain dead middle schoolers and got 75% of my grade at the time to have a spork on them at all times. Who were the nincompoops who joined? Well, other brain dead middle schoolers, I guess. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch already. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. Had spork checks like Army Rangers have challenge coins? Oh my god. Who needs Colonel Sanders when you can have golf ship dressed as Colonel Sanders? A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention?
Isn't it for lunch?
No. I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. He's Southern, isn't he? Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. Yay, lunch. Yay. But Shh. Shut up. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to hear you. Shut up. Oh, gold ship, not golf. Shit went on for like 4 months. No idea how. Well.
Lunch. Kara just dismembers.
She said, shh. Quiet. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented. But were the rumors true? Howdy, folks. I've come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog is a... Is this? Oh. Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Wait. Well, I guess because it's fried, it would glimmer, I guess. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken. Oh, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all prefer your fried chicken extra crispy? Or do you like just like the original, just fried enough? Or whatever other options that you can get from KFC. I like extra crispy. I want that crumb. It's Alright, I gotta head out to handle some stuff before raid. Oh yeah, you're raiding tonight. Y'all have fun and seek the hips and thighs as the Thible has taught you, okay? Thible has taught you, okay? Thank you for popping in and good luck with raiding. The aroma envelopes you and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. Why do I sound like Forrest Gump? What were the higher ups at KFC smoking when they made this? I don't know. Oh my god, Ashley. Oh my god. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? What are you, a gobby? Pshaw! No, they go pshka. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. What is this dude? It's so stupid. Exalt, calm down, my guy. Oh my gosh. He looks around nervously to see if anyone is laughing at his sick burn. It's really stupid, my guy. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, wait. You see the print on her stockings? There's drumsticks on there. There's drumstick cutouts in her stockings. And her thigh highs. Wow. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Drumsticks on her drumstick. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. Oh my god, she's simping. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he's destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man, you don't want any. If you don't want any, I'll take his. I'll take it. Give it to me. I wanted the chicken. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. No, Colonel, how could he? He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. This is giving Food Wars. This is ridiculous. Get a longer skirt, woman. Zilt says no. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. Yeah, buddy. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Amazing. What is this? Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. This is a straight up Food Wars. Oh, man. Along with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your... Whoa. No, don't deny me the Zettai Ryoiki. Ryoiki? Ryoiki? Are you okay? Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Absolute territory. Okay. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim toward the light. Go towards the light. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. It refers to the area of bare skin in the gap between thigh highs and his skirt. Oh, okay. Something dark, something spicy. You dig deeper, deeper, deeper. Yes, even deeper still until you find it. Could it be redacted? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use redacted. You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information is meant to remain a secret. And yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. The 12 secret herbs and spices, yeah. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask. He has a staff with the chicken on it. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. By the way, it's salt, basil, thyme, oregano, celery salt, black and white pepper, dried mustard, paprika, garlic salt, ground ginger, and MSG. Yeah. Most of that is what I would use if I were to fry chicken, but I don't. I don't think I never put MSG in it. Or celery salt. Or white pepper for that matter. But hey, you can make it at home. Zolt provided all the herbs and spices that you need. Okay. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He does not look impressed. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You're going to be hunted by the KFC lawyers for leaking the secret seasoning. You can actually Google it. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use redacted. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Redacted? Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some of if you search. The secret ingredient is MSG. And redacted definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before. So now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. Fairly sure you can just get your hands on some prepackaged chicken at KFC and just look at the ingredients list. I wonder. No, they're legally required to list the ingredients. I wonder if you can look it up on their website. Did they show it on the nutritional fact label? Did they show that? Do they list all the ingredients of that? While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Excuse me. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again, howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school building. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say it's the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice? No. You know, I've been thinking about your secret recipe. Of course you were. You don't simply forget a flavor combination like that. That's exactly right. I remember it because I've tasted it before. I stopped at a random fried chicken stand the other day and their chicken tasted exactly like yours. They simply listed as chicken seasoning. What? But too bad for them. I study cuisine. It's my job to figure that shit out. Did you just compare my recipe to a random fried chicken stand? Well, yes, I did, but it was really a really good stand, especially considering it was frozen first. Frozen chicken! Colonel Sanders struggles to conceal his emotions, fighting back tears of anger. No, I made him angry. I can't believe you say such a thing. You realize you've done irreparable damage to your relationship from which you can never recover. He's hurt. No, how could you? Well, hey Velvet, you saw that this game was called a dating sim, right? If that's your idea of dating, this is not the game for you. Ah, it's over, chat. It's over. I didn't win him over. Flipperoonie. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you got his attention, okay? Not again, I know. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Velvet. This makes me cringe a little bit. Ever so slightly. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Oh, look, it's a food wars set up. Let me just get my hands on a piece of yummy, crunchy, juicy, finger-licking good nom, 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 nom. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Pay me for the free advertising KFC. And my own piece of mid-ass fried chicken with herbs and spices I listed before. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Why are the is this supposed to be eggplants? Why are they blue? Why is there blue eggplant? Why is there so many lemons? They look like lemons, or are they onions? So the onions are up here, but why is there so many lemons? And what is this? Cucumber up here? A leek? I'm questioning the designing of this background image. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations. And there I shall compare the taste. Okay. Hey, it sprinkles. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control herself. You pounce. Oh, Colonel Sanders. Like, I'm sorry. Move aside. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Velvet. I'll prepare our station. She get mad. Without you as a partner, Miriam's left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner.
Beep boop. Bzz, brr. Oh my. Two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen. I don't know who to choose. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak her. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Oh no. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Do we select Clank or do we do
Curtis's members?
for your oh wait, she did say that he was cute earlier. She did say that. But your fried chicken smells too good and it's alerting the guards. Oh no. Why are you role-playing in my chat? I'm kidding. You do whatever. Sorry, Clank, but I think Miriam will be partying with Pop today. Oh, poor Clank. You don't know the meme? No. Pop gives a big smile as he steps up to the same station as Miriam.
I'm a chef.
He holds up a banana and without peeling it, proudly eats the entire thing. Oh god. Look up Solid Snake. Oh, okay. It's a Metal Gear reference. Okay, now I understand. It's disconcerting. But Miriam is too kind to act grossed out. I love your enthusiasm, Pop. She looks at you like, really? This kid? But you said he was cute earlier. Whether you were joking or not. But it's too late to change your choice now. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking class. Alright, you two. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Oh, it's fancy. You don't even need to cook it. Use the octopus will blow. No, your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Perfect answer. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Hey, you gotta have gravy with some mashed potatoes. Please. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go be red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Why do I feel like that right now? I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Oh no, Ashley's getting jealous. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh over there, around here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, bitch. Sanders' heart is my business. And you better keep your fingers off my man. Oh! No, she did just come at me and be like, my man. You did. Girl, who are you? Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van. Well, I'm over here crushing velvet streams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into... What is this music right now? He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley. Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Velvet was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. don't. She's starting to piss me off when I'm trying to read her stuff. Ugh. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Yeah, because you got them thighs all right. Lady Ashley, please step on me. Oh my god. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear, she's coming from Colonel if you don't watch out. Also, fun fact, Ashley is an actual name. Yes, I know. But I've never seen it spelt that way. Ashley's really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. No, I'm not gonna go to Miriam because she does not say anything. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? And the original spelling of the feminine for Ashley. I mean, I've seen that spelling before, but not just the one in the game. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements. From contracts to handshakes. I took on Velvet as my partner for this activity and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Velvet's natural talent or their loyalty. Period. Being defeated by Colonel Sanders leaves you really proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. Blah, blah. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. Colonel Sanders can go hang out with us. Go hang out with the you. Oh. How about to be with Ashley? I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Ooh. That needs more gravy on it. That's not enough. That's not enough gravy for me. If you're gonna give me a bowl of mashed taters, I want some gravy on it. Like, dump it on there. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork And for that small moment, all the madness and pressure in this crazy world stop. Oh my lord. Not me, like kicking my feet underneath the desk. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Okay. I mean, that is a true statement, actually. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Oh no.
Fan, do something, do something.
Scooping a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? No. Hold on right there, Velvet. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Can I have potatoes, face?
I can have cheeseburgers. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh. Mashed potatoes with gravy. Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus into my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. Damn, it'd be a shame if I threw some mashed taters on Ashley's feet. With or without the shoes. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite. And you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Oh no. Too late. It has been without. Okay, I figured. Too late. It has been eaten. Oh no. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Oh my gosh. Everyone stack back. Don't take another bite. When you look at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped into Pop's mouth. Oh no. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Wow. I mean, yeah, he looks like he eats everything. That's probably why he's so immune to it. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. No. Ghost of student. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. please let me walk you home. What a distinguished gentleman. Okay. What? Like, for real? Come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. It's spoopy out here. It's spoopy. So spoopy. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. That was mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me of why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Where's the freaky cat gif when you need it? Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for it. What? This early on? Excuse me? Colonel Sanders? Yes, ma'am. There's something I need to tell you. Way to fucking ruin it, my dude. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. Bruh. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Fun fact, after growing discontent after the changes KFC made to the recipe. What? Is there more to that? Colonel Sanders and his wife Claudia Sanders, a restaurant that I believe is still open to this day. Oh, really? Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Open the restaurant, okay. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What the hell? The sport monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. I don't remember if this boss in Dark Souls 3. Whoa, hi, Blue. Be afraid, be very afraid of me. Because I'm a monster, see? Is he rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? But before you discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What the flip? What will you do? You decide to go on the attack. Which attack will you use? Cook with love. What is this? Cook with love does 1 damage. It just got real. Oh no. That attack really upsets Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. Ew, they spit hot gravy at you. Ew. It's got FF Classic text boxes. Yeah. You take 1 damage. Blue, there's a thick-dyed meat anime girl. Oh my god. Spork Monster is really feeling threatened by your attack. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I will defend myself. I am what the kids of today call down bad for her. Yeah, he's very down bad for her. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? Wow. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, "This is not happening. This is not happening." Spork monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble. They go on the attack once again. What? Spork monster uses utilitensel. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. Oh no. Attack. Where is the cheese sauce coming from? Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack, a rounded edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Wow, who would have thought Colonel Sanders was a black mage? No, he's a scummoner. That's what he is. He's summoning chickens. Pop, pop, power pinch. What? Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork monster spews steam into the night. Forget mercy, finish him. No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong shelf. I think. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. What an attack name. Spork monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You contained to surprise me, Velvet. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. Oh. Oh, it's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. Bork. Girl went into debt just for a chance to gaze at Ashley's heavenly No. I would not go into student debt just to look at some girl's thighs. Thank you. The Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you calm down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh no, I fainted. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. What a gentleman. Many people have. It's what a certain blue say. Well, you want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Aww. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there. Instructing your love. Dreams are weird? What the heck? Not everybody flying also with drumsticks as broomsticks. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonition? What is she, a Pisces? Or Scorpio even? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used redacted. I would not let a stranger tuck me in. I can't let them know I hugged my pillow. Aww. There's nothing wrong with hugging a pillow. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the secret sauce. Hug and love. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. That's the redacted. Love and MSG. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? Say, Velvet, what do people say about Libras? I don't know. I have also named such pillow Cuddly. Oh, okay, that's you're adorable, Zill. I know I've seen like some Instagram posts and YouTube videos that tell you what Libras are, but I don't really pay attention. I just pay attention to my 3 big signs: my rising sign, moon sign, and my sun sign. That's all I care about, just to see how accurate it is. And most of the time it's pretty accurate. It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Ooh. I'm not adorable. I am a menace to society. No, you're adorable. Take it or leave it. No, take it anyway. You're adorable. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. I don't know if she's gonna be my bestie anymore because I keep picking the colonel. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. See, I knew it because you said that he was cute earlier.
You liked it when he said, "Cowardice is babies."
Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class. He's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time. I thought it looked cool. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. I'm sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have no idea about how to prove that your love is real. Did you know the Colonel Sanders is Japanese Santa Claus? Yes. I've seen the old advertisements. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? So do not estimate that bit. Yeah, don't underestimate him. However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me, why is she posing like that? He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I've ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Why does her face look like that? Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Figure.
I don't know. Colonel Sanders isn't a horse girl called Gold Ship. Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. I ain't telling you shit. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about it was Eye of Newt? I know. Sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. I don't want to break the trust that the Colonel and I have. I don't want to do that to him. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh my goodness. Man, MC is an awful friend. I am not. I am not. Why is he on a horse? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. Should I run to him? I don't know. Well, if I run to him, it might spook the horse. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Why? Yeah, why is he on a horse? I don't know. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. What? He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What the heck? You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way home. Alright, see if you say so. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, a horseful beaut you have. Dang it. That's what I just said. Into the countryside. That horse had a... yeah. And the saddle had chicken heads on it. Oh, no. No, no. Don't. Oh, Jesus. That's a domestic horse. It's gonna die. No, it's not. It's fine. It should be fine. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Velvet just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. He just up and just walked away. Didn't even pay attention. What? Oh, I need some. I've been Reading for almost 2 hours. Holy shnikey. My throat is hurting. I probably should make some tea instead. Oh, wee. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh. Okay. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Excuse me. Velvet horses are majestic, beautiful, but more than anything dumber than a sack of bricks. Oh no. They can be smart. They can be smart. Oh gosh, here we go again. Ashley, my queen. Oh god. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? You sit near the rivals but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh no. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. God, this dude is just something else. I cannot. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. Oh, shut up. I'm sorry, Zell. She's really pissing me off. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. How dare you anger her holiness, shush. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's the book with the chicken head. It's a book just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. Oh no. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
Hey, we're playing.
Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Yay. Beep, beep. Beep, beep, boop, boop. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Oh no, poor Clank. Hey, watch you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Whop. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Whop whop. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Oh, poor Clank. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. What? I think it must be over for me, but I'm not interested in either of them. That's literally just Joseph. Oh my god. Yeah, that's what I said. This is just a rip-off JoJo character. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. We know he's a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. What is this even? But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders and you miss most of the important parts. Oh my god. Why is this me? Ugh. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Velvet. Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Oh, dog biscuit. Oh no. Ew. A shimmering pepper. A glass of water. I'm not taking the dog biscuit. Let's do pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it anyway. It's probably gonna be a hot pepper. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. I knew it. Oh no. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Ooh. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is stay away from the summoner. I'm sorry. I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Please. Oh man. Poor student. Oh my god, my throat's gonna be really freaking sore tomorrow. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever. Oh no. You think to yourself, Jesus should pay better attention. Oh no. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Why did she pose like that? Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Oh boy, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. They're like Team Rocket. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. God, she's so annoying. Even though I'm just doing the voice for her, it's just so annoying. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? What am I, Canadian now? Come count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not a fool. You're the fool. How dare thee, Her Majesty annoying? She is annoying. Call her. Yes, I will call her annoying. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Velvet. What's gumption? I'll be watching your performance. Oh my god, he's gonna watch my performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put to a stop to this madness. No, he's going to encourage it. I can already feel it. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Oh no, it's a timing thing. I panic when these things. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Ow! I stand corrected. The highway builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now's my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Just clicked the wrong thing. Fuck! What were you thinking, Valve? Get your hand in the game. No, it was probably the first option. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Santa's recipe exactly, but you have an idea. Oh, hi! Who are you? What have you done to Velvet? Just kidding, hi. I am Z Velvet, but in real life form. VTuber's on the back burner for a long time. It's gonna be this now. But hello, welcome. Welcome. Oh, that's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Okay. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. I don't like the timer thing. You ready to pick up the pace if you want to survive? When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Excuse me. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from them. Oh god. Now it would be a great time, so where does it all come from? Okay. This is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Arr! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. No! I got it wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. No! I believe in you, Velvet. I was to say, oh, he looked like he was goofy for a second. Oh, he's actually cheering you on. Ah! Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Is this, bro? Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Ah, no! Ah! I didn't see the question. Grr. You are stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Okay. I just clicked on wedding vows. Ah! What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. Bork, bork. You're really struggling to keep up? Oh no. No, no, no. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! Oh no. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. I'm gonna go now. Okay. Thank you for hanging out, Zelt. It's now your duty to simp on Ashley. I will not. I will not. Brrr. You might not have any hands, but Velvet does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Why would you put your hand in there if it's still going? Oh. Velvet, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. What a freaking idiot. There's no way you'd be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Oh no. 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 I've upset him. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Velvet's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. It looks so freaking basic. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of a flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. Just want to strangle her. I was going to ask Velvet to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Oh my god. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Oh. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. What even? Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-covered finger to his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Oh no. Nope. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. No! Oh no. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later. No! Oh, I am not good at this. I am not good at this. Oh, I'm gonna go through all this again. Why? Oh, you can't skip this? Well, I'm not going through all that. Sure, why not? But definitely not to constantly battle. Oh, okay. Well, we're going a different route. Yeah, stop getting your genres crossed. Don't you have some portable monsters to capture or something? I need to eat if I'm going to have the energy to sustain my education and pursue my dreams of being a master chef. How are any of us supposed to get anywhere if we're constantly fending off challenges from every know-it-all with an apron? Besides, the way she's standing, she's like, besides, I already brought my own lunch. Velvet, you should have it. It will give you the energy you need to succeed. Aww. That is not going to sustain me. That is too small. My special grilled cheese and tomato soup with chocolate milk to wash it down. And a tartlet for dessert. Oh god, this is so annoying. It only takes you about 5 seconds to eat Miriam's tiny food, but it's just what you needed for motivation? Really? Okay, well I guess we're gonna battle anyway. Whatever. Okay. Okay, we'll pick the other option. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. Oh no, I don't have eyebrows no more. And they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. No. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and decided to get married. That chicken looks yeah. KFC CC. Over thick. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding? Because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, and motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm sorry. Big words. Maybe pause. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. Oh no. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. Pure? Why did I say it like that? That was weird. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds.
Yay!
What the fuck? Freaking random kid. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Again? Gorko the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. Man. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night.
That was Borko, my twin. And I, Gorko, am here to avenge them.
Are you stronger than Borko?
Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask?
Ugh. This game is gonna wreck my vocal cords. Oh my goodness. Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Velvet is saying is, can we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies.
I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws.
All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all?
Of course I do.
I love to eat too. I'm a foodie. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Oh, what are we making? Chomp on this. A biscuit. A biscuit. It's pork monster. Friend, not feed. You toss the biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. He didn't even savor it. It didn't dry his mouth out.
Oh, delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time tormented this creature who stands here today.
I don't believe it. You were human once?
Well, no. I was a chihuahua.
Oh no.
But I was still a student at this school until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me and I was forever transformed.
Of course. A magic spellbook. I have one.
Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it.
Excuse me. Pretty normal high school, yeah. Well, considering this is a university and not a high school, but it's like a high school.
You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who could cheat them through sorcery.
Yes.
If you need me, don't fear. I will be here. I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. However, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. The hideaway? Excuse me, sir? A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. How does he have a beard as a little kid? Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. He's like Chuck Norris, yeah. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. His power is immeasurable. Yeah, yeah. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes on your own lately? I'm excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Ooh, I love spicy and crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you?
Reveal it to him. Do it. Do it.
You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to oh my god, my brain is like turning to mush right now. To share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Okay. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach in your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you the coleslaw. You get my original coleslaw. Wow. Fun fact, I never had coleslaw before. I don't really care for it, even though I never had it before. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' looks. Right away. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Is he gonna feed it to me? Oh no. Okay, never mind. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Why would you want to snoop around his house? Girls? No! I usually mix the KFC mashed potatoes with the coleslaw. Oh, really? Maybe I'll try it one day. Let's see if I like it or not. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Looks cursed though? I mean, probably would be nice if you get like the popcorn chicken bowl if they still have that. Just mix it all together. Okay, what is this? This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Interesting. Look at this. And he has the glasses too. Wow. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. That's not really crawling, but okay. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports. You figured that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Oh my god. If you cannot tell, I'm getting tired. Who frames a baby picture just themselves? Yeah. Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. Is this somebody's ashes? The colonel that took that picture of himself. It says, here lies the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Wow. Why the door open? Hey, old camel. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices, but he's not an old, really necessarily old looking man in this game, so I'm confused. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them? Cheersing them. What a word. They're not holding anything though in the picture. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. A scented candle. Does this smell like chicken? A power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake. Somewhere 69. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's redacted. The hell? Why is there a comb? With hair in it still. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Bok. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. The chimpkin." You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you say I'm in the middle of something? I'm in the middle of something. Get out of here. Get out. You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze. Blah, 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 blah. And that's all the sparkly stuff at the door. Okay. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they mean? That's hot. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. He's finger licking good. Hey, yo. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. Okay. You decide that now is your moment to make a big move. You tell him you're cold. You fess up and tell the truth. Oh, I'm not gonna make. Let's do this. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I mean, developing feelings for you too. But I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Well, you can achieve whatever dream you want, sir. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, ma'am. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Yeehaw! I wanted to develop a new secret recipe with you. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Everybody riding on drumsticks. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about, redacted. In some jurisdictions, redacted isn't even legal. It's MSG. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. I thought it was Peen. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast. Ooh. And your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a sample breakfast I just whipped up. I'd eat that. Now, if it was waffles, then I would totally devour it, but I'd still eat this too. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous my cuisine, your taste buds, that is. Well, I mean... sir. I do declare. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pull in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. No! There's one more day of school after all. Wow, it's only been like 4 days? What kind of school has like a 4-day schedule? 3 to 4 day schedule. That's really weird. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. So he just left them? You get home to find something surprising. Very surprising. Blah, blah, blah. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Why are you waiting for me? I've been waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night.
I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you. It's okay. I was just...
But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You would not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
Ugh.
With a kid.
I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house. But things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say yeah, she did. I don't know what that is.
And now I'm not really sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus. What? Why do I have to select that? It's weird. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad, and you can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's this swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one right. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog in a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Oop, I don't like that line. It's so generic. Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. Duh. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. Ma'am, you don't even know. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Velvet, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Can I speak today? Oh my gosh, I'm such a big dumb dude. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Never give up. Never surrender. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things were close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Baby, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fine form by this afternoon. But I just messed up my hand yesterday. It's not going to be better by the afternoon. It's going to take like a month. 2 months even. 5. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Girl, don't even worry about it. He's into you. Don't think about it too much. That's how you get yourself in trouble. But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Velvet. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Oh, excuse me, sir. That was on me. That was my bad. I shouldn't have said anything. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine arts of fine foods. See you inside, Velvet. Okay. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distance yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Oh no. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It won't appear to be some sort of it would appear to be some sort of grimoire. Words hard, but I don't really believe in that magic. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Me no good. No, me no. See, me no were good. That's impossible. Cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it will probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. Why would you do that?
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Ooh, what a spoopy looking book. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Do I want to do it or do I not want to do it? I'm not going to do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dark moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him as a snack? Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens? Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Squirrel! Squirrel! Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Bork, 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 bork.
Terrence, I told you never to come back here, Terrence. I will destroy you, Terrence.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face.
Bork, 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 bork.
Grr, bork, bork. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Velvet, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. Why are you thanking me? You see, before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by Sam. Why do I have to select it? That's kind of weird.
I told you to save it after class.
But I missed you.
We went on one date, Pop. And how can you miss me when I'm right here?
Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam.
Every time I think you go away again.
What an idiot. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop?
I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me.
I didn't just get in trouble. I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in.
Oh. So that's what you meant by shush house.
Pop, we went on one date. We're over.
And it meant so much to me that I made this for you.
Oh. Too hard to go on arguing. Pop leaves his creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. I am so tired of reading. If you couldn't tell, it's almost 9 o'clock and I haven't had dinner yet. I think this game is almost done. Well, that was unfortunate. We haven't distracted. Oh my gosh, I cannot read. Stop. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam team. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Oh. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay. I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How can he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke. Even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me.
Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. And a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. Excuse me. If it's not Pop or Clink or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. That's a good point. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. Okay. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of your will, a test of your reflexes, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Velva's famous chicken pot pie. You gotta have the pot pie at KFC. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. And you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Velvet, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm beginning to visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. Yeah, you manifest that. You do that. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You don't smell it? You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. Yeah, I'm always willing to share food if I like you enough. You can have some of my food. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know my nose can smell a pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, was it burning? No. I could smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning in a second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. I'd eat that too. Oh. I really want some KFC now. It's the best pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking. I could eat this all day. Me too, man. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules.
There are no rules. That is except to cook with everything you've got.
You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Oh, lordy. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken. I like extra crispy. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food.
Wow, this is getting serious. Oh my goodness.
Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash. What the fuck? Okay. Bye, Blue. Thank you for popping in. Well, good luck with raiding. If you're raiding. Or just in general. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster. Ugh. This is so dumb. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin.
Let's rock and roid.
Wow. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Yeah. Shallow indeed. Even Clank gets in on it. Five dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. He speaks English. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Crank and rolls him out the back door of the arena before he explodes. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Oh no. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? Probably. You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, because I'm not that kind of person. As much as it's as tempting as it is, I don't want to do it. Yeah, who needs magic when you've got passion? Exactly. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Velvet. I'm sure you do. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Velvet, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. Sure. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering here, who is cooking? Tiny food, sure, cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. No!
It's the secret ingredient.
However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world does she get Ayanoot from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. Oh no, it's another freaking battle. Probably. It is I! Oh, it's Steve! Steve the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve. And I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright.
Oh, hey, you're in the middle of cooking. In the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impressed me. Mind if I hang out? Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, huh? Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long, involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class. And when I woke up, just go to the stands, sir. I don't need you distracting me, thank you. You toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. I do that sometimes to people. If they say something, and I just give them the death stare like, can you not? That shuts people up half the time. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Oh, excuse me. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. Oh, it's a Dragon Ball Z moment. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for. Yes, Velvet, you are the chosen one. Ooh, you will avenge me. Ooh. The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Get the hell out of here. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. Oh no. But don't worry, dear Velvet. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. You steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and the time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never been really my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. What a gentleman. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders. Oh, chicken tendies you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can make surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. The time expired. It's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clink? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Ugh.
Pop, get down from there right now.
Let me guess. Did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad. I thought a wedgie was a salad.
What the fuck? I cannot. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs. May I be excused?
Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Oh, wait a second. Pranks? Pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia. But there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. Wow, a semester, that's 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made... Why is it so tiny? Tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny naratomaki? I spy a float in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? No, you just put your tongue in it, bro. Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A plus. Really do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Velvet, for helping me to believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish.
I made udi over smooth egg custard and an axed her tune. I think that's how you pronounce it. Words are hard for me. Urchin shell. Pone, probably? I don't know. Freaking know. Top of caviar. It looks disgusting. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it, bro. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. No. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof, bork bork bork. Please be gentle with my cuisine, bro. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch, my tongue. No, poor Doogie. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to this. No, I can't eat this. It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified, man, for glamour.
Don't discount simplicity.
That's so hard to say.
This is the last you've heard of me.
Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue.
Next student. Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Why'd you freaking make that then? Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Exactly. Like, make it make sense.
Got toast in your ears or something, Velvet? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry.
What a bitch.
I suppose you can smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged.
You are disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know a high-end cuisine if it cooked you.
Ow. What an insult. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me either.
Ugh. Get out. Bye. 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 If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs. That mac and cheese looks so good. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. I would eat that. I would devour that. I want that so bad. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious. In fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Let's Oprah Winfrey it. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. Excuse me. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! The winner is you! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. Oh my goodness. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Yeah, you better tell me that. Otherwise, I'm gonna smack you. Kidding. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Heck. Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. Where's Dancing Green? So we can get a perfect groove score. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Doug is in the house! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell is this? I cannot. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Where's Zelt? He's missing out on her new outfit. Good lord. Ooh-wee. Van Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Ugh, not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. What? I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh. Amusing. Now that everyone is together, it's the Spork monster. He totally mellowed. He has totally mellowed out. Blah 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 blah. Everyone, the Spork monster's no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone was too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Bye. Oh. Okay. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found a love in her cooking. And you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Well, who else would have such a grand entrance? Oh. Never mind. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing of the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. Oh, I was like, wait, what? Miriam. Oh no, this is Pop.
Miriam, will you be my lady king?
Lady King. What an incredible turn of events! An offer to join the royal family. It's like a dream come true. You'll get to be a princess or maybe a queen. I'm not sure if he even knows. But either way, crowns and gowns, baby. I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I got so much to do with my life. You do, yes. Take care of yourself. Do what you want to do in your life first. A twist on a twist. So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt. And then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze.
Okie doke.
The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Oh, he looks adorable. Now that I have graduated... Oh, wait, no. We're gonna do it properly. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Because I gotta speak in the robot. Oh, whoa! He's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank. I am not of this earth. I am actually from far away planet. From a far away planet, excuse me, in another dimension. What? 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 I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I have arrived, Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clark disappears through. Clark? Why? Why am I having a hard time reading this? Oh my god. My eyes are like, ah. My eyes, brain, mouth, not cooperating. Clink disappears through it. And finally, the grand finale, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh! I wasn't expecting him to look like that. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. Hell yeah. It's the family bucket. I didn't get to being the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. And man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Velvet? What are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me? What are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? On the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cookie School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Sure would. I'll dance with you, sir. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 11th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Velvet. How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef because I answered questions wrong? No! Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an... Oh my god. Why am I getting such moments in my head right now and I don't like that? Anyway, moving on. I suppose I can enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Velvet, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. Yeah, the end! Yay! Oh, no. What kind of logo was that? That was my first time seeing this. Okay. I guess that was it. Okay. What a game. That was... Took me a whole whopping 3 hours to go through. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Well. That was interesting. I guess that's it now.
Hmm. Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay. Anyway, I will take this as a stopping point to stop streaming. Because it's almost 9:30 and I haven't had my dinner yet. So it's time for some food. And then I have to go to bed early-ish. So well, actually, no, because the gym doesn't open until 7 tomorrow. So I'll be okay. I can sleep in for a little bit. I'll be all right. I'll have enough energy to go to the gym tomorrow. So thank y'all for hanging out with me and going through this whole thing. I wasn't expecting it to go through the whole thing, but we did. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy talking a lot though. Doing all the voice acting. My throat is raw right now. You couldn't tell. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, everyone. Be sure to take some time out of your day for yourself. Do something fun. Either by yourself, you know, like going to a park or something, going to a beach. Just do something. Just do something. Do something for you. Or if you want to hang out with some friends, you can do that too. Whatever activity that you pick, just don't harm yourself or other people. Okay? Because your mental health matters and you matter. Okay? I will see y'all next week. Because I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to stream again during the week, but we'll see. Probably, actually, no, I won't. I'll stick it to Saturday, and because Team S is starting up with their rating thing again next Friday. I don't know. We'll see. If I feel like it, I'll just push the start streaming button. Whatever. We'll see what happens. But anyway, lots of kisses to y'all. I'll see y'all next time.
Bye-bye. See you later. Bye.